important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense as we play here in Week 9 of the 2021 season. Normally, you're slipping kind of past the halfway point, but now with the season expanding to 17 games, you kind of think the teams might look up and say, gosh, we still have a lot of football left to go.
No doubt about it. And remember, they've had their open week already, so this could be a straight shot all the way from here on out. To me, the best coaches, they tell their teams, hey, I'll take care of you during the week. You just leave it all out there.
On 1st and 10, Winston. That's complete to Troutman, right side. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guy?
And Winston lost the football. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was... They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pimping.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Winston. And that is incomplete. With him to force that. Winston now after the fumble recovery. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Second time. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And Winston lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And give some kudos to the... A 1st down throw for Winston. In the hands of Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss. 2nd and 12. 21-0 our score after 1. On 2nd and 12, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Winston now from the 50. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yards. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. The 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Jameis to throw it. Rolling to his left. And Winston lost the football. Offensively. First down, Winston. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick one here, hauled in by Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 27th, Winston. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense. Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. From the gun, Winston. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Winston now. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, Kamara trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They go play action. Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not great this deep. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
They'll run it with Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And this time he is in. Alvin Kamara with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints able to get this back to within at least some measure of respectability. Lutz with the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go. To throw, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked, because you're not seeing that on the others. Right now.
To throw is Winston. Being chased out left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Meanwhile, Winston throw complete there to Thomas. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Play fake. Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Today, from
first down, Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flushed out right.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, his throw incomplete. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. A first down throw for Prescott. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Prescott yet again. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up the first down.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete. Prescott on 1st down. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. To the air again, Prescott. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott off play action. And that is incomplete. Now Prescott. Throw right side taken in by Gallup. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Yeah, this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Prescott now. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Foyesade Oluokun able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. That one complete to Elliott. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in by Cooper here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Defense. That's not good enough, man.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand.
Prescott. Caught by Wilson. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Vigil coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade Oluwakin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a throw here, hauled in, and he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to...
Tonight, Spend Stadium in it.
First carry for Damian Harris.